sorry, that was also a thing. Sometimes I play using the screen as the computer as a screen, so I'm using Streamlabs as a projector for it. But I don't really like to have my face cam when I play something for myself. So yeah, that's why I don't have any face cam
You'll go
sometimes when I
without me
start.
this time. I have some errands to run.
By the way, where do I find myself? I would like to find myself. There I am. Technically, I am already live, but it seems to be working for you, so it will be working for me as well.
One of the higher ups needs me.
Okay, let me just check the time flow here and see what's going on. I apparently lost 3.2 frames, so better than last time. I don't know what happened before, just when you got here before, because it said I had lost 0.1 frames, which is like 32 frames out of everything I've done. But it also warned me that I have lost 100 frames. Like, it could send out everything except for frames. Okay, so what's going on here? Alright, so we talked to... We saved... Iris. Sorry, I'm about to say Tessa again. Iris. From... that. And we talked to her about we saved her, and she did talk. What the heck? Okay, I think we just saw a predicament going on. I'm guessing more like the porno magazine, the porno mag part of the game.
Understood.
That's more or less which one I guess. I'm just gonna do this so I don't need to see the thing. Alright, where is that by the way? Elephant, yes! Elephant. I just love that part. That part is so stupid, but it's so great. I'm just gonna fix something here. Right. Can I not fix like where it is? Oh wait, center to screen. There we go. The thing is, when I moved my whole things here, that thing disappeared. It was outside of the screen, so I couldn't move it. It was so annoying. Elephant. Of course elephant is there. Like, why wouldn't elephant be there? Right, 89. It would be very funny if it was 69. Which time only did we speak to this guy, by the way? Trying to figure out which time. I know we have spoken to him before.
Let's get started.
Okay, time for the flowchart here again. It wasn't the elephant part. I know that for a fact. It's just trying to figure out which part was the elephant part. So the elephant part was in another timeline completely. It was literally here. Yeah, it was the timeline with boss. I just tried to figure out because I feel like it wasn't so long ago we actually talked to this dude.
Number 89.
Oh right, I don't have auto
Your
on.
real name? I don't know, I forgot. I don't know. It's not like I'm counting. Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
It's very funny.
Kindly to stupid lies.
I do love just the irony of him saying that, and then she comes in like where exactly
you know
it
about
is.
that. It's true. I
Like,
called
okay,
Sajuma's
yeah, sure,
secretary.
you're an
Got him
African.
on the line and I told him something very important.
Well,
You spoke with
isn't
him directly?
that
Yeah.
like impossible?
I told him to call somebody. Somebody? I can't tell you anymore.
Okay, so about Shoko's murder.
All right. Let's get back to the topic
I'm gonna think of something by the way.
2 days ago,
In many of
you
the
called
Zero
our
Escape games,
investigation
everyone
office.
survives. And
You
I mean
said you know who
everyone.
killed Shoko Nadami.
But in this one,
That's right.
Shoko will always be dead.
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out
Well,
of prison, right?
I've heard so many weird
Yes,
things
I promise.
in my streams, so go on ahead.
You're lying. You don't want to release me.
Of course not. Why would I ever want to release you?
That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
And that's why you secure the table to the floor.
You'll make a good hostage for me.
The sentence
me to the
I'm up
exit.
for that and I'm
Now.
down means the same thing. That is true. And that is actually odd. Huh. I never really thought about that, but apparently. By the way, when did my...
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it is gone.
A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police.
Yep.
I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number
Somehow I
89
managed to
back before then.
put my YouTube video up the wrong time. That's odd. Oh, complete mannequin! It looks like a hip-hopper. Rapper, sorry. We call it hip-hopper here in Sweden, so... A rapper.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him.
Of
I'm the one
course.
who has to go on an apology tour now.
That is actually true.
Really messed up this time.
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the
Yeah, I
ground
just
floor.
checked my YouTube video
He
because I
even
saw this
stole
morning,
my
and apparently the
security
14th episode
He
of
said
Ace
he'd
Attorney
kill me if I
was
tried
up
it.
16 hours ago,
I
which
suppose
means
the whole escape
1
took him
o'clock
about,
in the morning here in Sweden.
5 minutes. He must have planned this.
Technically it's not supposed
You're
to be.
rather calm about all this.
And I also,
I'm
just for
coming
fun,
down
because I
from
just
being
found that in
terrified
one of
for
my
life.
recordings,
In a bit of a
that I actually had
fix.
played Blue Shadow, or Shadow of the Ninja. I just thought like, I'm gonna upload that, because I like that game. One of my favorite NES games if you don't count
How
in
would I know?
Super Mario.
After he got
Super
to the
Mario is a
exit,
classic
he let me
and it
go.
will always be a
I didn't see
favorite.
where he went.
But
I
like, if
collapsed
we talk
right
about
there.
something that isn't obvious, then Blue Shadow, yes. I say Blue Shadow because I'm
Number 89
like
still has it.
raised up with
But
that
don't
name.
worry.
But
I
apparently, when
swear.
I'm gonna look for it, for
Give it to you
example,
later.
on my Switch, I have to look for Shadow of the Ninja. Because apparently there are two different names.
I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound.
Let's see if we can actually get
I
some
checked
people
all
in
of
today.
the number 89
Because I
front
just
car
checked
that was
my... last stream I checked my status for the affiliate
Yes.
thing. And I was on like
Did you see who was driving?
2 and 1.
I did.
I used to be on 2.11. And
You and I know him well.
Ranchu?
the fuck? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? I missed something here. I was talking about some other stuff. In a car was waiting for him. Ranju!
Renju?
You twat!
Why?
I don't know, but he has so many broken bones that I don't know if he is able to survive.
Date, Moma is calling.
Happy birthday to you!
The Kumiko.
I'll
To you! What was that?
Hey, Dante.
Yo!
Just got the word.
My favorite Yakuza! Happy birthday to you!
What? Where?
I know I'm 1 day late, but still.
Forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
I'm not joking, I actually love this guy. He might be a
Oh,
Yakuza,
right.
but I still love him.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. Moma is so lovable character. But yeah, I checked, and I was like 1.1 before the stream. No, what? 2.1 point. Wait, hold on, what is with my numbers right now? 2.11. After the stream, it was on 2.1. Now I checked in again, and somehow I've gone up. I am on 2.16. I still have 84 left instead of 89, which is awesome. Just have to see how this stream goes.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
I know last
I'm going
time that Princess of Hyrule.
Never. Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Never! I don't know
Are
why,
you
that was
drunk?
just. I love that.
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid. I'm kidding. I can't believe I'm
I
gonna
just
shovel
love her.
forge with you.
I know that's. I think it was like.
We are not
Princess of
Shovel Forge.
Hyrule said something about
I was
her
talking about the
last time, but I
dates.
still love her.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
To. I just gonna say
No
it.
point lying to you. I
Oh,
need you to come with me to an office. I'll have to inspect it though.
What? An insect show? I didn't know you were into that.
no, but Aiba is actually.
Okay, it's
We
kinda
already know
weird,
that
but
now.
Whatever.
We know
Let's
that's in the other
go to the
timeline. She loves
insect
insects.
show.
So, I didn't lie. And still. Okay. Well, Kumakura's. Yes. But she is hyper as shit. I don't know how much sugar she gets in the day. No, she's not drunk.
So where are the Aziptolapraticolas?
She just.
Tessa!
She just loves messing around.
Is
As
this
hell.
the Aziptolapraticola?
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Are you the insect trainer? Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting. Start the insect show now.
Oh god.
Wait a
I can say this.
minute.
She's not drunk, but
This
she's
is a
drunk on
gangster
life.
den.
Oh, no shit.
Date, you tricked me.
I do love that it's more or less
I
common
wasn't trying
sense.
to trick
This
you.
is a gangster
You just
den.
misunderstood me.
But I wanted to see the bugs. I really did.
Oh, so she likes insects as well.
Now you come forth with that. It was kind of obvious. I forgot about his
I
more or
held up
less
mine.
high noon music.
You sure did. You want to hear about Renju?
Yes.
Mr. Okiura?
Yes, because apparently he has done some very bad shit. And I think I will make people puke if I continue doing that with the screen. I'm not pointing at a chair, I'm pointing at a birthday kid called
You said
Moma.
on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Right, I think I remember something here. I don't remember how it ended,
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this,
but I believe it was laughable
you
as
ask if I can
shit.
shake her hand, please.
Okay, that wasn't as laughable.
Sure.
Yeah, I can say this. There are many characters that are lovable. I love Aiba, I love Iris,
Could you do me a favor?
Mitsuki,
A
all of the
favor?
three. But Moma is like...
wants to see her boobs.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that.
Oh, sorry. What I meant was he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my
God dang, Ganny! I really hate that shit. I just missed the again. Like, wait, what you talking about? Like, oh, crap.
This is the
But yes,
happiest
like,
day of my
as I
life.
said, Iris, Aiba,
feels
and
good to be
Mitsuki
the
because of how
boss.
they act. But I just love Moma as well.
Alright, here
Not
it
at the
comes.
same point, but he's
Renju
just
was
like
seen in
the
2
awesomest
places.
character in a way.
First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Okay, two different places.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem, bro.
Oh, I thought it was coming a third place we could triangulate. Wait, are we done here? Moma is best girl. Oh god. I don't know if I managed to say that by
Oh
mistake.
yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24.
But 20.
Moma is lying. He is at least 48.
I was wondering
Sorry for
because
not
I'm
introducing
26. I mean, he looks older
My
than
name is
me.
Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
But yeah,
How
I know
did
I
you
only
that?
said girls actually, but that's because no, technically I like Dante as well, but it's something like with the girls in this game just because of their acting.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's more or less the personality I
It's
love. It's
okay.
like Mitsuki because she's
You
just
don't have to be scared, Tessa.
thick-headed. No,
We're
no,
not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
meatless
The
beef.
old boss was really violent.
What was I
Take a
about
cheese
saying?
grater to someone's leg.
Yeah, more or less the how she
But
reacts.
after I took
Iris
over,
just
the
because
rest
sometimes she
don't
can just be as hype.
Crystal.
Aiba because I just love how she acts as well. Like
No,
for
we
me,
don't do
the
drugs.
characters are depending
Don't
on
deal with
how
that
they
stuff.
are.
We
Moma,
had to restructure the
his-
whole operation. Cut a lot of people
how did you
off.
do that? I just love him because
Throats.
heck
No,
yeah.
not like that.
Yes, exactly. And Ota we can just forget about. So I'm gonna introduce him
Moma
as
may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
3,
Gambling.
2.
Bet, deck, ASET.
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET.
Yeah, it's the best minivan.
ASET, you bet.
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
this is kind of.
Oh yes, Ota is the best minivan.
But
Oh, God.
sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
I do love how he has no idea of how to react right now. He's just completely out of it. So yeah, where are you
They're
goons?
out. Looking for Renju.
Oh, nice. They're actually.
Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
Very good point. Ring?
Why
What
do you
ring?
care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
Oh, just out of
You're so
heart
cheap.
shatter.
Come on, it's not like they're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
How do we manage to get into the ring part here? And what
You guys
ring?
are a good team. Like siblings.
Yeah, we are like siblings, and Aiba and Dante are like a married couple.
What happened to Mr. Okiura? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Yeah, he did escape the hospital. That was just nuts. He jumped out of the window from the 3rd floor and survived it. Don't ask me where that come from. I literally just shat that out from nowhere. Oh god. Yeah, a bit actually. I would say a bit worse because... no, perhaps actually not. It might actually be completely like that.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Yeah, apparently I saw that before.
Dante, Dante saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
Parallel.
Yeah, she is like
Never
high
heard
on
of it?
life right now.
Oh, yeah, of course I am. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
All that shit.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okira do that?
I don't know. He could be
And
a
just
hostage
like
or an
these Zero
accomplice.
Escape games, everything we hear here
Either way.
is gonna be explained. Absolutely every single part. What are we gonna talk to? Okay, can you summarize for me?
Anyway, Mama, take care of Iris for me. What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
Yep.
You'll be safe with him.
Don't laugh like that.
Are you serious?
Don't laugh like.
Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate.
Jesus,
What if he sells me to the
don't
highest
laugh
bidder?
like that.
Tessa,
Momo
I would
reversed
never
is
do that.
a mom.
I told you,
If you separate the
clean
letters,
now.
it's turn
We
a
don't go
mom.
on time. We follow government regulations.
That's a goddamn theory you have.
What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Don't say that in front of Moma.
Dante, is this true?
He's gonna kill me.
Son of a bitch.
Jesus. I was joking about killing me. I forgot about the goddamn gun.
Dante, you're gonna look for Mr. Okura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
A late night visitor.
Right. Someone actually met her last night. Last night.
Dante,
Last night.
don't ignore me.
A clean gang?
Was that him just?
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
I feel she will do something here.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
No, apparently not. You just
Two places
left.
to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
Yep.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
That's a strange thing to ask.
No, I'm just curious.
Like seriously, that's
Oh,
a strange
and
thing
one
to
more thing.
ask.
Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
I just love him. There's a Yakuza, but holy shit, is absolutely not like that. Okay, eat first. Of course, it's this place we go to. Technically, why can't we just go to no wait, that's a cafe. No wait, what? He actually ate an omelette there. Yeah, a bit. Jesus. Speaking of a level 100, I actually played Skyrim not so long
I'm
ago.
so hungry.
I reached level 100 Conjurer, and that was the worst thing ever.
I told Dante I was hungry.
Because apparently, the best thing you could ever get there
always wanted
is summon Flame
I'll
Thrall,
have my
which
usual, Ota.
doesn't disappear ever, as long as it doesn't die. But the strength of that is completely shit. Yay! It actually fixed this time! Woo! We have a dragon! Technically it has a name, but I completely forgot about that. Hold on. It is a Monster Hunter monster. It's an... Wasn't it an Elder Dragon? Well, hold on. Monster Hunter Generation. There we have that. Speaking of, something's going on here. What? Wait, hold on. Completely shit. Alright. Now I understand. Sorry, I had to more or less read that again. I think I read too fast. So, been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother? Mayumi?
Monster list. What's the name of it?
Yeah,
Holy
but
shit.
I
Is
don't
this
think she
an...
likes me.
No, she doesn't.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of
Don't
how pretty
lie.
you are, Tessa.
Oh, god, they're not in order. It's the
Whether out of jealousy
V.
or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
What is a chaotic core Magala? What the shit? Chaotic?
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold on,
Hold it. What do you mean coming back to life?
I'm still looking. There are
Zach can jump
so
into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
many monsters in this game.
Tessa
Hold on.
died?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't find it. Where is it? Ah, Valstrax. It's a Valstrax. It is an... it doesn't really say here. It only says stats. It doesn't give any information. Velstax.
Omelet race.
It's technically more like
Oh,
more
does
of a
omelet rice
jet
is so good, it gives
engine
me stomach
dragon.
cramps.
Is that a compliment?
Not even joking, because apparently its
You're
wings
embarrassing
are
me.
literally made of,
Well, Ota
I
is
don't know,
ridiculous
more or less
about this.
scales. Not even flyable. But it just sucks in air through the front and they just blast them out through the wings. I just love that
Yeah.
dragon.
My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
What is a
Sure. I treat
chaos
Dante.
gore magala? Holy, I know what a gore magala is. I know even what the other magala was for something. I just completely forgot what
She's
a
in the living
magala
room.
was.
I think she's watching TV.
How about
That's
you?
another name. The
What are you
gore
doing?
magala is the first
I was
one which
just
hasn't shed
doing
its
some meditation, lying
scales.
on the ground.
The other magala is when it has shed its scales and it's just shiny.
Why are you with Tessa?
We are on a date.
We are
Not shovel forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an
Yep.
investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
But something I do
Dante,
love with
I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks.
Something I like with Iris is when she jokes around, you just have this like maleficent face. Yes, we have said that before, and it's actually true. And it's not so questionable. Why? Because they're stuck to our upper skull, while our lower is on our little hinge.
You're still looking for him?
So yes,
like I
we have
told you
actually talked
before,
about that.
I don't know.
It's very like it's nothing I've really talked about, which is very strange. Okay, so about the parallel world stuff.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. If we
I think you
tie,
said
nothing
that
happens. We just shake hands.
last
If I win, you
the
have to give
Saturday
me
or
something.
Thursday.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
I'm more or less talking about that face.
Your heart rate is
More or less the
rapidly
maleficent
increasing.
face of her.
Why exactly is that?
Why do you think, Aiba?
All right, let's do this.
Jesus.
Okay, let's go.
I just love that
1, 2,
that in a
3,
way they
shoot.
can casually just have a pervert in this game. Okay, we're gonna take scissors.
Shoot.
I was fine. A bit
Hey,
slow.
I won.
Oh no! You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
God dang
You're
it.
really not taking this well.
Nope. But yeah, it gone well. As I said before, it was rather slow, so
So, I
my
get my
status
prize.
went from
I don't have any
2.11
money.
I don't
to
want
2.1.
Instead,
Yeah.
can you pet my head and say Iris is a cutie? The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
Sorry, I just had to listen to that.
Fine. Iris is a
But yeah, and as I said, I checked just today, and I have won
Iris is a cutie
2.16.
cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world. Cutie angel.
Oh yes. I think he does that because if he actually won, she more or less would have done
We just played rock,
anything
paper,
he
scissors,
asked.
right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Rewind time, do it now!
So this scandalous. Rewind time. Rewind time.
So those
Oh,
timelines
Jesus.
are what I'd call a parallel
Oh
world.
yes.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
And this
That's what
timeline
I think.
in this game more or less talks a lot about Zero Escape, about jumping through time.
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
But technically,
Or
no
the
one can really
100
says that
million
no
balls?
other world
If I explained
exists.
that, would you believe me?
Because people says that is one in a
Sounds really
million
interesting,
that
Tessa.
our world
I
actually
know some urban
became
legends like that.
because of Big
The
Bang.
spatial temporal man.
But
and the lost
that's also
friend,
the same thing.
and
Who
the
says it's
story
only
of
were
two
one
sisters?
explosion? It was 1 in a million. The chance was 1 in a million. So what happened if there was 1 billion explosions? 1 billion times? That means it would be at least 10 different worlds out there.
Daddy,
So
look at
technically
this
no
picture.
one can ever prove that this is the only world that exists.
There's a famous
I'm not talking
experiment
about
regarding this
other
picture.
planets, because
We
there's
showed
so
this
many
image to
planets
people
that the
around the
chance
world
some
and
things
asked the
living
question,
there
Which one is
is...
Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The
Booba
rounder
up.
one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain
Yeah,
way,
more or less
and
Booba,
Kiki is the
bubble,
other.
more or less bubbly.
It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Yeah, bit slow at least, but works fine anyway. Okay, so Booba
Like
Kiki effect.
worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it.
I don't know.
Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual
I actually don't
plants
know,
since they're
because that's
separate.
literally just a
But
thought of
underground, they're
why
all
that
connected.
is.
Human
I would
psyche
say
might
that
be
the
like that
chance
too,
of that actually
connected at
happening
a
again is
subconscious level.
very, very big.
That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our
So
subconscious
I don't know
minds.
what would happen if
So
it,
if you
if
follow
we
the
say now
roots,
that no
Get to
one
another
discovered
bamboo
gravity.
stalk.
I don't know
Yeah,
really what would
something
happen,
like that.
because we would know that we couldn't leave the ground we walk on.
This
But
world
I
is
don't. The
full of
only
really
thing I think
interesting
would happen
stuff.
is we cannot
But
explain
you know the
why.
most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and
No,
solar
I did not.
system
It
and
can
all
be
of that might not have
because it
existed at
actually
all.
was at the edge
And that means
of the
humans
chat
would
here.
never be born.
But
And
it
even
also
if
might be the
everything
the
happened
thing.
Exactly like that. The probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
Yes, but as I said, what says that this is the only world? We are here, and the chance of that is low. But if we say there exist at least a million worlds out there, that means that the chance is extremely high that at least one of them contains humans.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah. The
If
former
I
president of
were
South Africa.
smarter
He
than I
helped
am right
abolish
now,
apartheid.
I cannot say I'm stupid, but
He
smarter.
died in 2013, but a strange thing happened.
Okay,
When
yes.
the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect.
Huh?
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
I think she will explain that, but also yes. But yeah, if we say like Newton did gravity, everyone like everyone else did something else. I'm trying to figure out the names right now, but I cannot think of that. Tesla did the Teslas and stuff like that, but yes. I would be a person that would love to try and research other worlds. And not space. Because space is vast and it's gonna take so long time. Other worlds are somewhere. So yeah, I would love
There are lots of
to
examples.
do that.
Like the name of
The
this
question
kid's
is,
book with the
where
bears having different
to begin?
spellings. Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Which car was
Huh.
it?
I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
I'm gonna search this up. Is this a
Because
read
those
through thing?
memories are from parallel worlds?
Mandela.
That would explain it. I
Yeah,
guess.
Mandela effect. 40 Mandela effect examples. Huh. Oh, million balls. Who wants a million
Imagine a box
balls?
full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million.
Yes.
Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly.
It's more or less as I said, but with their
The birth of
worlds.
humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes,
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
I do love I actually just literally talked about that a moment ago.
Estimated her intelligence.
Okay. Oh. Well, we at least have a few Mandela effects here. One. It says 40, but what? Yeah, that's bullshit. That side is just bullshit. Okay. Oh. Take it that way. Okay. I don't know where Turtle Girl is this time. You see that I've changed places. Okay, the two sisters. What's that?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
so depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yep.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
So it's more or less like the jump effect from the Serious Escape series, except that instead of jumping, you can more or less see the reminiscence of another world acting around you.
Yeah,
That would be kinda
it's sort of
awesome.
like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
Oh,
He tells
okay.
them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
You have missed a bit of stuff here then, because what I said that I would also want to discover something about, I would want to discover other worlds. Not planets, but I mean other worlds, like they're talking about now. Then she started talking about 1,000 balls, which was what I was saying before, that if there were a million explosions, million big bangs, big bangs, not big bangs, that's a clock, then there would be at least a chance that one of them contained humans. He talked about the twin sisters. Oh. Yes, I did. Because I managed to look up and see that. As I said, it might have been that because it was on the edge, I just jumped to the first if I saw and just continued from there. But yeah, he talked about two sisters. One was playing piano and one was watching TV. Her sister couldn't hear the piano, so she asked the other one to turn the television down. When she didn't do that, she was turned around to actually just more or less tell her to turn it down. But when she did that, she wasn't there. She was wondering where she went. But then at the door, she could hear her sister coming back home with her parents. So she asked the sister, "Where were you?" And the mother said she was with me shopping. So apparently that was where I also tried to explain that that's kind of like the jump thing from the series Escape series, other than instead of jumping to another timeline, you can see both of them, like a reminiscence of it. Well, I don't think it's me, at least. It doesn't look like me. That's a bit bad.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke.
The thing is,
And
why
Suzuki's
A and
laughing his
B?
butt off.
And why have
And
Suzuki
he's
as a
laughing
name?
and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
That's an odd
Well,
thing.
they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do.
I think I've seen a
Suzuki just
horror
takes
movie like
his
that. Someone
eyeballs
managed to
and jams
sneeze or
them
something,
back
and the
into his
eye just
sockets and
hanging
keeps
around.
walking like nothing
And you can
happened.
actually see from the
So
eye's
A asks
view,
him
like,
about it.
oh, okay.
Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there.
But yeah, I would really
is
love to more or
confused
less
and asks his teacher about it.
research about
Hey,
other
where's
worlds.
Suzuki today?
I'm not a
And the teacher
scientist, and I'm
says,
not a researcher, and I'm not
"Suzuki?
smart enough to
Who's
be.
that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
But I
He
would
says,
love to.
What are you talking about?
And as I said, the
And he
problem
goes
with
and
that
asks
is,
all of his
where
classmates
would the
about
first
Suzuki.
step be?
They all say the same thing. I don't
Where
know
would the
him.
first step
There's no
be?
Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Where would you actually start? Because traveling to if, as I said, no one can really prove that it doesn't exist other worlds.
So, this elementary school kid?
They can prove that it doesn't
Let's
exist
call
any
him
other life
C.
on
He goes
another
to
planet.
school and there's a bunch
As
of
long
things
as
on
they
the
can
floor.
get there, of course.
Postcards,
other worlds?
towels, a coffee cup,
Nope.
rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff.
But yeah, so where do you
C
start?
realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows.
Because I'm trying to
It's
think
not
like
like
if you
anyone
make
did
a
it on
radio
purpose or
that can
there's a
listen
thief or
to
anything.
things from other
Maybe something
places.
happened that made two
But then you
parallel
just make a
worlds
ghost
fuse.
radio. And the thing with a
Yeah,
ghost
maybe.
world, I cannot fully say I believe in. Because I watched
I know a
Unozana's
ton of
for
stories like
their video for a few times
Like
because I
being
really
suddenly
love that video.
transported
It's
one
a
year
bit
into the
weird.
future.
I'm not so much for
And there's a
ghost hunting
missing
stuff
persons
when people
report every
actually trying to find ghosts.
You look down
But
at your phone,
that one is
but
a
you
bit
realize that
funny
it's
actually
not
to watch.
yours.
I don't know why. I
It's
kind of
not the
like to
one you
watch that.
remember having.
But they have this weird
The
gadgets that
contacts.
sense
And it's
electricity,
filled
heat
with
and
names
stuff.
you don't recognize.
And that's just the thing. It's as I said
Sounds
before,
scary.
electricity
There's more too.
always have to
Like this
become
town where
something
everyone's
else.
Japanese.
Not electricity,
But they're
energy.
speaking a
From
completely
sun to
different language.
electricity, wind
all the signs and
electricity, like
magazines and stuff have
sun to
different
heat
letters.
to electricity, like
And it's
it
not
goes
like
around in a
Korea or
circle.
China. It's
Like
the
even
Japan we
electricity to
know,
movement.
the
But when we
language is
die,
different.
like
That's a prime
nothing
example
happens.
of a parallel world.
our energy becomes like this. But it shouldn't be able to do like that
Couldn't
because
Suzuki
it's
just be an
energy.
imaginary friend or something?
And that's more or less what I believe
No,
ghost hunters
he was
pick up.
really serious
The
about
remains of
remembering
energy
Suzuki.
of us is
It
that
is
is
weird.
around.
And there's no way you can
So,
pop your
if you're
eyeballs
actually
back in
gonna
like
try
that.
and find other worlds, I don't believe
Not
trying to do that
necessarily.
is working,
There's
because
such a
then
thing
you
as a
would pick up the
dislocated eye.
reminiscence of
It
our
actually
energy.
isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it
So
falls
where
out.
do you start? And also, I'm gonna read
Alta
this. By
is
the way.
correct.
What does the Among Us
Dislocated
server
eyes are
say
easy
if
to
they're
replace with
playing in
sockets.
Italian server?
As long as
There is
none of the
one
nerves
imposter
around
among us.
are
Of course there is one
There
imposter
usually no
among us.
lasting negative effects either.
Just try to boil the one and
That doesn't
you will
prove
be able to
that
find whoever
Suzuki
do that.
exists.
Well, I guess not, but
But yeah, so
Did you
that's
think
the
it's
question.
so
Where to
knowledgeable?
start?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
Because
That's
black
why I decided
holes
to
is,
research
if
it
I don't
too.
remember
That's how
incorrectly,
I
is
learned all this
just
stuff.
gravity.
Oh,
It's pulled
hey, I
towards
know about conspiracies
itself,
and secret societies
but
too.
because of it, it
I
will
find that
also
stuff
release
fascinating.
itself somewhere, and
If
that's
you
where
want,
it is
we could
a
talk about
white
those.
hole, right?
Maybe next time.
My intelligence of
Where's
that
that
might
omelet
be completely unchecked, because that's what I
Done.
remember since last time I read about it or heard about it. But that wouldn't work, because that's just gravity. That's just a straight line from one point to another. I would want to travel across, not across the paper, but through the paper. As
Bon
is
appetit.
easily explained in many other places. That's more or less the question. Where do you even start with doing stuff like that? Oh, it just made the same thing they made at the maid cafe.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Yeah, omelette. Omelette rice. I do wonder how that would taste. I haven't done that. If you have seen on my Twitter, I have done an omelette with cheese and meatballs. But never rice. What would you have in there? Because I feel like rice for me, I need some other taste other than just rice. It would just be ooh. An egg and rice would probably just still be ooh, so I would say some sort of sauce
That
in it,
was
right?
good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the
I'm
best.
gonna check that. I'm gonna search
Yeah,
that up. Omelette
It's actually really
rice.
good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
Pay for the food. Who's gonna pay for the
Let's
food?
get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come
And why
back
do you
soon.
say thank you towards here? Can you not like talk to him? He's just standing about 90 degrees from you. Let's go to the Sunfish Pocket. From one food place to another food place. Food place. Did I just say food? Oh, it's getting evening apparently. I still love the Zero Escape series over there. Mitsuki. Alright, it was she that had that one.
Wow, this is surprising. What's going on here? Why are you two together?
So remember when Ota talked about this
Forget it.
place? He had like the
Letting me say
gold
that.
trident, and it took
Oh,
a
no
shit
trouble
ton
at
of
all.
money to actually
Anytime.
earn that.
You can even live with me if
She
you want.
has a platinum trident.
That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
I do love that everyone is staring at me. Yeah, I just love. I'm trying to remember what the name of that more
What are
is.
you gonna do? Scold me or something? Why do you
If you
care
buy
what
a
I do?
bigger bed
Why are
than
you
what
so
you have
angry?
now, you have more bedroom and
I'm
less
not
bedroom.
angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Yep, that's true.
Excuse me.
Oop, yeah. What is it? Mermaid?
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was
Yeah, I
We
know.
thought she was
I've
having
been
a
there.
hard time.
Oh, she
She must
had.
have come here looking for company.
She had.
That's
She was
probably why
able
she
to talk
stayed
before.
with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated.
Yep.
The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju.
Oh, she's really
And on top of
short.
that, her
Or am I
roommate has
tall?
abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
I'm working right now.
In any case, there are many ways.
Am I
you could
tall
calm
or
Mizuki
am I,
down.
or is she short?
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
I think the camera angle of this is a bit odd, I think. I'm pretty certain that, like, it feels like I am from the floor that is around there to, like, up here. But I believe that is a bit too tall for being this guy. Right? Yeah, I don't know. How are we doing?
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
Just wanna talk. I don't know what Dante's
That company
The
was
dot
made
is-
by my grandpa.
deal is, but
Daddy
I
has
just want to
nothing
talk to
do
her.
with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Okay. About Renju?
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is.
Yeah. Right now, I don't think I'm asking as a police. I'm just asking friendly, do you know where your father
I thought
is?
I told you this. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
Is she lying?
She's lying?
Are you?
She may just be excited or upset.
Oh yeah, probably upset. I don't think you... Yeah, she probably can be excited sometimes. I just haven't seen her excited. I do love that she more or less have the same sort of jacket as Date has. Like, with normal, well, workwear, normal. But that's like futuristic, and Date also more or less has futuristic, more or less wardrobe, I would say. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask that, because she might be lying, but we cannot really... Yeah, do you know each other?
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too.
We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Whoa.
Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away!
Well-
Yeah, blow those boys!
Mizuki, you really shouldn't say that.
Oh crap, I forgot about that part. I think I don't think that the first time I ever realized what she said. Oh crap. Well, I just have to take a drink here. What the heck?
Iris. I
Well,
still
we have
need to
learned
know.
one of the mermaid's hobbies at least.
What were you
UFOs
doing
and haunted
Sunday at 2
houses.
a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
We have had 2 dates now.
I told you! No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Her is more shiny than that one.
Mr. Okira helped me when I was just starting out.
That's nice.
You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Yes.
I got hired by Lemniscape all
He
because of
got
him.
her when she was
Iris
19.
used to stream all her own content,
Just as I do.
like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that.
I'm not viral yet.
That's how she started getting offers, right?
Hopefully that will
Because
happen,
Iris's
but
mom
not
knows
yet.
Renju, she decided
Not
to
there
go
yet.
Lemniscape.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons.
What?
Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I do love that sometimes the game
didn't
doesn't
know
really
that.
understand when their mouth is supposed to move.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I
I didn't know he thought of me that way.
By the way, Renju's hairdo. It's it's like a bowl on his head.
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating.
That's probably
Anyway,
nice.
I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
Yes, we
And
heard that in
fact,
another
you-
timeline, I believe.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Hey, wanna hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows
really
being
love
so
her
fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
Okay.
You wanna race?
Sure. When we get the chance.
What was that for hand movement?
Right here?
Yeah, dude, right here, right now.
I see two.
Me too.
Oh,
I would also like to see that.
4 against 1. A 3 and eyeball.
Come on, just show us. But
At least Mizuki would be happy.
I'll go set up.
Set up what?
Wait.
Ooh, this is gonna be exciting.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
I believe
Yay!
everyone is assisting right now.
We're ready.
There are 4 mermaids here, and they seem to be at least
All
4,
right,
8,
world,
like 12.
Get ready. See my dance. Invincible rainbow arrow. Hit it.
I've not heard about that actually. Just probably have to read that up on that later.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind.
I gotta say something. The song here is a bit high pitched. Like, Jesus.
But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade.
I have to just read them up on that later, to be honest.
Wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Sorry, but that high pitched one got to my brain. I more or less lost consciousness there for a second. God. Not a bad song, but still, it's after a while it's just like it's like higher pitched than usual. Just a high pitched voice, but the voice is no problem. But the song is just it's a
That
bit
song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
yeah.
So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Okay, what exactly have we more to talk about here? Yeah, he's sitting there. Are we gonna talk? What? We're gonna talk to this girl there. Shall we do that? We've technically already done the X-ray, but okay, let's do that again. I don't know what. I don't remember the.
Those are some nice hip bones.
It's more or less the same. We already checked in her hips without the flesh, apparently.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The
It's very sharp as well, now that I think of it. And also, welcome, humble viewer, to the stream I'm holding here. I just noticed that, like, holy shit, that could just pierce
Well?
someone.
A triple-wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
Wait, what did I just ask her?
That's a
What did I just ask her? Well, that's the wrong button. What? Okay. Anyone get that? I don't get
I've
that.
heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Few minutes.
Oh.
We've been eating lunch.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
Wait, when? Yes, yeah, we were here yesterday.
It was after that,
Oh,
after you and Ota left.
okay.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Police.
Damn it.
We just missed it.
Just missed him. That's like a 24-hour hole. Just
He
missed.
was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was. Looking for me? Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
It's a bit odd. Because looking like they work at the same place. Like they should see each other more or less each day.
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick.
Probably
He
after.
was pale and sweating a lot.
Yeah, probably after the car crash.
Just the accident.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I do wonder how much internal bleeding he has.
Unfortunately,
Crikey.
we didn't find Renju here.
The only thing the nurse said was that he shouldn't be up and moving. What will be happening to him, I have absolutely no idea.
We can think about that later.
Yep, we're gonna move
Let's
on.
go.
Yeah,
Okay, let's find where the dead body used to be. Cold storage warehouse.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
I can move
But
the
I'm
camera.
here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
Yeah, that would be like it wouldn't be even a good thing for anyone, not even yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like even
Didn't
I
you
wanted
say
to
that
say
you
not
saved
to.
me in your dream? What did you mean by
That
that?
technically was not my
I told
dream.
you
It
that I'm
was.
with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
What is his
We
name?
find clues.
And also some name that always. Yeah, it is very disturbing to be honest. So right, it was so. I know it was only 2 letters. I just completely forgot.
In the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an
It's a sync machine.
explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well,
Yeah,
I can explain, but it will require
I
a
would
bit of
say that
background to
Dante is
understand.
only a goon
Background?
that is supposed to use it, not be able to understand it.
I've heard of it. The
EBB?
blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
Okay.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Okay. Nanotechnology?
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They
That
can
would be
even
awesome
cure
if that
cancer.
existed.
And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway,
I think it would be
nanotechnology
very
costs tons of money.
annoying if they actually
Only
made
a
a
few
sound
people
at all.
can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters.
Holy shit, that's very
The
small.
sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Okay. Budget.
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right.
I don't think I know about budget.
What's
I
wrong?
forgot about budget. What's
What?
budget?
You're shivering.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Okay.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of.
That's
But for the sync to
way of
work,
explaining
we
it.
have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket. Then,
Yeah,
through the
luckily
optic
they're so
canal to
small
the
that
sea.
it doesn't really matter
The
for me
sea?
as an
The
oof.
sea of brain
But
cells,
still, like,
anyway.
just
sounds
seeing
kind
the
of romantic.
image,
It's only a chunk of protein.
like just seeing the image, I just feel like having just strings attached to the backside of the eye. Like, oh god. Ugh. Eesh.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Interesting
Exchange?
to know.
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
Wasn't
how
it
a
that
car only has one steering
what they
wheel? If
explained
there were
in
two, there would be
the Zero Time
accidents all
Dilemma
over the
game?
place.
That
Well, don't some
Carlos'
planes have two
sister
control
apparently
sticks?
also were a shifter,
Okay.
but she
Yeah,
didn't
maybe it
have the
wasn't the
same
best metaphor.
potential, so
What I'm
somehow
trying to say is that
she
the
had
human body
more
can only
people
hold
within
one
her
person.
mind.
If you
or
try to have
something.
two people inside one brain, it will break.
I believe. I'm
see.
uncertain. I have absolutely no idea.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain.
Why do I have to do that like
The only
over and
thing
over
inside
again? I
the
don't
subject's
understand
mind
that
at
part.
the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Well, I think we
Thank
got
you
at
for
least that
explaining
far.
it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still,
Neither do
Just don't tell
I.
anyone. This is extremely confidential.
it's okay,
See
I
some
won't.
stuff here.
Date, tell me this.
Hmm?
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
You've
So,
never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
yeah, so that's the weird part. Like, why does he then know you? Apparently, we can summarize
Hey,
again.
Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow...
I think I've been playing at least 10 times. I've been imposter 3, I believe. Because I
Date,
know I've
that
lost 3
means
times.
You're... Achoo!
A shifter?
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
I'm gonna check this. What is that for something? Well, the only place we have left is the shrine, so let's go there. We already know about this shrine from F, which is just Falco, also known as 89. More 6